everybody welcome to Dropping Loads, like always, the Milky Way.
And I'm Pouch.
And Paco.
Again.
Sadly.
Fuck you guys.
God damn it.
Is that twice? Like, back-to-back weeks?
Yeah.
Fuck.
We were trying to get SPJ back, but some shit happened. Now we have to settle on Paco.
My boy SP Jizzle couldn't make it.
I know you miss him.
Always.
So, what are you going to do?
So, how's Paco been?
We're so fucking depressed right now.
Yeah,
Do you guys want me to leave? I'm ready to go. Like, fuck you guys.
How's Paco been?
I've been good.
Since the last fucking week?
No, I've been good. I had a good 4th of July. I usually celebrate with my family because it's also my dad's birthday, but they usually do something boring at the house, and this year we went to a park and everyone got lit. Except me because I don't drink, but still, it was fun.
Yeah, who drove if everybody got fucked up?
They waited long enough to sober up. Cause,
that means they drove drunk.
Yeah.
No. We left around, 11:30. No, we left around 11, and they were lit around 6. So that's enough time.
5 hours, you think? Is good enough to be sober?
Yeah, it is.
Okay. So what do you normally do if it's so boring?
Just be at the house and say we're going to watch the fireworks, but really everyone's just on their computer or TV.
Oh, okay.
This time we actually sat down and watched fireworks. It really, all we really did
was leave the house.
Was talk shit about everyone else that was around us, because that's what my family does. Like, when me and my mom were there, one of the most precious pictures I took of my mom yesterday was her holding the dog and smiling, and both of them smiling. And really, she was talking chisme about the white lady across the road and about how the rich lady doesn't know how to dress.
Oh, God. I just know that your mom's like that ridiculous old lady with her little dog now.
She is. She completely is.
She sent me a picture of Zuli, their little dachshund mix, on a little towel with a little bowl of water and an umbrella over her or some shit like that.
Yeah, there was a bench, right? And all of us were in the sun. And my mom's like, I think the dog's too hot. So she puts a towel on the bench, makes this little nice bed, puts her water bowl next to it, puts the dog on the towel, and then puts an umbrella over the dog so the dog doesn't get to a heat stroke. And meanwhile, her daughter is asking her where the ice is. And she's like, shh, hold on, let me just make sure she's okay. I'm like, all right,
so that picture's probably going to go up on the website.
Yeah, it's obvious that, like, she's come to that age where she doesn't give a fuck about her daughter, and now her new daughter is the dog.
I'm okay with that.
Yeah, in case you wanted to see.
I've seen it.
Okay.
Yeah,
so that's going to
trust
go up
me,
on the
I've
website.
seen every picture from yesterday.
That's going to go up on the website.
There's gonna be a family video that I'm gonna post up too.
Oh,
my dad got lit and started dancing.
Yeah, I saw that video.
Yeah, that was fun. That was really fun seeing him.
Well, you were celebrating your dad's birthday. I went to Nick, your guy's landlord. I'm like, you want to just do a hastily planned barbecue? Nick is known for like hastily putting together random events 2, maybe 3 days prior.
Sometimes even the day of.
Yeah,
He's tried the day of, and people shown up to those things.
Yeah. So I was like, fuck it. I finally got the 4th of July off. I just felt like taking the day off. I usually don't take holidays off, but I'm like, fuck it, I'll take it off. And I'm just like, yo, Nick, do you want to hastily plan a barbecue? And he's like, yeah, sure.
That sounded so creepy.
And he like 2 days later, I'm like, Nick, we have to go get food. He goes, okay, let's go get food. So the day before, we bought a bunch of food, and it was just like the boys for a little bit. It was just like SPJ, Milky was here for a little bit, me, Gad.
Panda Lau.
No, they came later.
They came later.
At first, it was pretty much the people at the house plus John and Gad.
And me.
I mean, and Adam, sorry.
Yeah.
I confused you. You guys look similar.
Yeah, clearly. So and then finally, like, it started getting more lit when like Ness came in and one of our.
Wait. Is Pouch using lit now?
Sometimes.
Oh my God! What has the world come to, bro?
And then like Ness came in, and then one of your high school buddies came in.
Vest came?
Vest didn't come.
Oh.
Vest didn't come. I know it was fun. We had a lot of food. I was mad full. Lots of good food. So
when I came home, because I like I said, my dad's birthday is on 4th of July, so I was celebrating with them. I decided to take an Uber back home because it's just different. Sometimes just feel like just being home. I could have slept over at my parents' house. Whatever, besides the point. I come home, both our friend Eugene and the landlord Nicolo they're both fucked up on the couch.
Fucked up?
Yeah, they were both fucked up on the couch, and Bella's on the couch. everyone else was sleeping, and I had to make sure Eugene didn't drive drunk, and I had to feed him food. And
What time
Nicola,
was this?
like 1 o'clock in the morning.
Okay.
And so it wasn't that late at all for everyone to be sleeping, but I
I
guess
just
people had
think
to
it's
work
funny
yesterday.
that Nick was
Tomorrow.
awake, at 1 a.m.
Yeah, he kept saying, I need to go to sleep. And I'm like, take off your... like, I have to become Mama Paco
yeah.
whenever people are drunk around me. Like, did you take your contacts off? Blah, blah, blah. Don't
Well,
forget the dog.
Nick was lit by like 10 o'clock. Yeah, he was pretty lit by that point. Angie, however, was fucked up
Another one of
by
our
10
roommates.
a.m., dude. She was like...
She was fucked. Well, she wasn't fucked up when I left. I left at 5.
Yeah,
and
no,
I
she
came,
wasn't fucked up then.
I came back at 10, and she was fucked up
She was
at 10.
fucked up by
She
that
said
point,
she apologized to me for knocking out because she kept saying how she was lit. She kept messaging me saying she was lit. And I'm
She
like, don't
was.
worry. I'll be home
She
soon.
was completely
I'll feed you
lit.
cheese and give you water. It'll be fine. And I come home and she's knocked the fuck
She
out.
was
Yeah,
saying
she
that in the
was.
chat. She's like, I'm lit.
I'm lit. Yeah, she's
That
pretty...
was her. I thought someone stole her phone.
No, she was pretty lit.
Damn, she was fucked up.
She was pretty fucked up.
Like when I say she was telling me she was lit, she was just telling me she was drunk.
Like,
But I
this
didn't
is
know
what
she was
she did.
saying.
She doesn't dance. She just doesn't do it.
Yeah.
And she kept trying to play ghetto music. She kept playing Bruno Mars.
I missed this.
She was just adamant about
I
playing
missed out
music.
on this.
She's just like, what do you guys like to listen to? Okay, let me play with the Future. And then she started playing Bruno Mars. She was so happy about it. She was so smiley. And next, like there was no music playing, but then she stopped in the middle of the living room, and I'm like, Angie, you're lit. And she stopped in the middle of the living room, spread her legs a little bit, and like threw up the horns. And she's like, woo! I'm like, what the fuck, Angie? You're drunk as fuck. It was pretty funny.
Like
I'm
at
happy
those
you guys had
dance, we
fun.
just pull up our pants and
Do the rock.
away.
Oh god.
Now lean back. Lean back.
If I lean back, I might break your shelf.
She was pretty lit. Anyway, let's get a load of this.
Yo, the sausages you saved me pouch. That's what was lit. That was my highlight.
That's the only reason why she took the Uber.
Nah, I just wanted to sleep.
Look.
Nah, I just wanted to sleep in my own bed and butt fuck Milky or something. That's what I
Or
wanted
something.
Or something.
Doo 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 doo. Get a load of this. Ah.
to do. Hold on, I had a little bit of phlegm in that one.
Get a load of this. Ah.
Okay. So sometimes you look through the internet and you read something, you're like, what the hell?
Every day.
Let's get a load of this. It's basically like you find some news that's been posted, you read the headline, and it just makes you like scratch your fucking head, like, what the fuck just happened? So yeah, I grabbed that.
You know what makes me scratch my head?
What?
Yo, these
When-
fucking descriptions are getting worse and worse.
When you're going on YouTube and you're watching at those like when people are like getting bugs out of their ears, that makes my head scratch. Literally, it makes it itch because I feel like they're on me. You know.
Yeah, I've grabbed a few of those. Like the last one I think I did was some lady fell asleep and she was a live spider in her head. After she took a nap, and then she woke up with a huge headache, and they took her to the doctors, and the spider was straight up alive. It was looking at the doctor through the ear.
The last one I saw was someone getting maggots taken out of their nose.
Oh, I would.
Because in their nostril canal, it was all filled with maggots.
That's
yeah.
horrible.
Yeah, that sounds disgusting.
Okay.
And you watch this?
Yeah.
On purpose?
Okay.
The times I've seen it was not on purpose.
Well, my first article is from Huffington Post, posted July 1st by Hillary Hansen. So apparently, they're trying desperately to perfect the self-driving car technology. I mean,
I thought you were gonna say selfie stick.
no. I mean, like, the Teslas are pretty good, but like they're not supposed to be self-driving. You're supposed to be on alert still and like paying attention when you're driving the Tesla. But these people want to make like a full self-driving car, and so there's the Volvo Corporation in Australia has been trying to create a self-driving car that can be aware of animals and like move out the way if an animal comes and jumps in the middle of the road.
But then
shit
that
like
has to be aware not only of the animal but of cars and the speed that the cars around them are driving. Because there's certain things that I don't think I could put the trust into a machine or computer to do.
Yeah, that's fine. That's fair enough. That's you.
Skynet.
But they're trying to make it so that like it's safe, so that the person doesn't have to be paying attention. I guess.
Man, but isn't that like a little too much?
Like
I know the Tesla, like it drives itself, but you have to kind of
be
pay
aware,
attention
yeah.
to it.
You have to be aware.
And
yeah.
there's people that died because they thought they
Yeah,
didn't have to.
They fell asleep at the wheel.
Yeah, but it's like, I guess like Paco said, you need to have a little bit, at least a little control over it, right?
No, but they want like this is gonna be like in a full autonomous car, like those fucking trucks in Logan and shit. That's what I think. That's what they're trying to do. You know, fully
Mm-hmm.
autonomous cars that can just drive without need of a driver. Not for people just to be
That's
lazy as fuck.
disgusting.
Yeah, I know, but I don't know. They're just trying to make it safe. Um, but the problem here is what they're finding is that like the detection software they use, like it kind of catches what's on the ground and shit like that. Let me try to see if I can read the jargon. They use the ground as a reference point and shit like that. But for some odd reason, the cars they can't seem to figure out kangaroos. Like kangaroos are fucking up their self driving technology right now because kangaroos hop. So when they're hopping, like if it really fucks with the detection software and because sometimes like when they're on the ground they seem like closer or something like that. When they're up in the air, like it fucks the depth up. Like sometimes they're over here, further out, or closer, things like that. Like it really messes with them.
What about rabbits?
Didn't say anything about rabbits. I
I
guess they'll
guess
hop as high.
yeah.
Yeah.
Hmm.
And fucking kangaroos are aggressive as fuck, so they probably try to beat the car anyway.
But that's fine. We could just all have these cars everywhere except in Australia, and we're good. Where else
Okay.
are the fucking kangaroos at? Walking
Yeah,
around all
yeah.
fucking
But
crazy.
the
What
problem
about
is that
kangaroo rats? And what about other jumping animals?
All that shit don't exist. Get out of here.
but the thing is that kangaroos I guess are commonplace sometimes in certain parts of Australia. Cuz how many times like I've no, how many times I don't know if you know, but like every time I go through news, let's say like once a month I see a story about a kangaroo. Some
Yeah, it's
kangaroo
always
jumped in the middle of the road, fucked with a human in Australia and
because
shit like that.
kangaroos are assholes.
Yeah,
They're not as evil as koalas, but they're assholes.
but they're commonplace, meaning so like if they're gonna perfect a self driving car in Australia, it needs to be able to detect a kangaroo. Otherwise, kangaroos are gonna die.
Yeah, just make it for everywhere else. Fuck Australia. They don't need a fucking. They don't need anything, man. That place is like hell on earth.
Yeah, it is.
Maybe they should put more technology into houses that could detect spiders. Because I think that's what they should worry about right now.
Are you still thinking about the lady with the spider in her head?
No, Australia has like a lot of fucking
Yeah.
spiders.
They have crazy.
Australia
fucking
has
spiders.
everything.
Yeah, Australia
Fucking-
it really is like hell on earth. It really is.
Yeah, every animal that could kill you
I-
lives in Australia.
I don't know. Like,
I'm not
I would
going
like to
Australia.
visit Australia.
I don't want to go to
I
Australia.
don't know,
so
man.
many
They have
different animals there.
They have jellyfish that could kill you. They have spiders that could kill you. They have
Mhm.
snakes that could kill you. They have
Mhm.
kangaroos that could put you in headlocks. They have
K-
koalas who are
koalas.
evil as fuck.
I like how you're saying on the saying all this, and like a week ago, it took our friend 45 minutes to come into our neighborhood because it was blocked off because it was a shooting.
Yeah, but that's different.
All right.
Shootings can happen anywhere.
Yeah, you're acting like there's not shootings in
Whereas, like,
Australia.
You have all these congregated dangerous ass animals in one country.
Yeah,
Continent.
there's shootings over there too.
I'm sure there is.
Except there's like everything
Wait,
that could kill you around.
where were guns banned? Guns are banned in Canada. Are guns banned in Australia?
I don't think so. They're banned in Japan and in England, I think. But like, think about it. Pretty much. Is there any other country where there has like so many animals that could kill you?
Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm trying to say. Like, there's a lot of dangerous fucking animals in Australia
Yeah.
alone.
There's of course like Africa and a lot of countries in Africa have like very dangerous animals, but I don't think it compares to Australia.
Nah.
Australia has everything. Australia is
I
like
don't know. I think
it's like the movie Saw. Australia is like the Saw traps, but with animals, like all over the goddamn continent.
And apparently it's like summer all year round, and it's like intense heat. Like
that
I don't think it's summer year round.
no, because I have a couple of colleagues that live in Australia. I have a couple colleagues that live in Australia, and one of them just constantly complains about like I want cold. It's so fucking hot every fucking day. I hate it here.
Well, I guess it
we
depends.
could say the
Well,
same here though.
I know, but like there's like the 2-3 odd days out of the year that are cold.
I'm sure they have the same.
I don't know. He says it's always intense. Like when we were experiencing like 80, like mid 80s, early 80s, he was experiencing like 100.
Yeah, of
So
course.
it's
Yeah.
hot as fuck over
So it's
there.
like Australia's like Arizona.
Yeah, I guess so. Area Phoenix, Arizona is.
Ugh, disgusting.
I when I went to San Diego, I had to do a transfer at Phoenix. The moment I walked out to the walkway, heat. And I'm like, what the fuck is going on here? It's too fucking hot in Phoenix. Anyway,
Yeah,
that's the end of that article.
it's too hot in a lot of places.
Okay, Milky.
uh,
Gee.
this one was I got from.
Alright.
That's
Hey,
the title.
You don't say.
Is it not true?
We're talking about the weather. Let's keep going. Come
Is
on.
it-
Hold on. That's the title of the episode. It's too hot in a lot of places.
It is.
Alright.
Like in my pants.
Okay. So this one I got from UPI.com, written by Ben Hooper on June 30th. National Bikini Day is going to be, it's actually today, July 5th. We're
Of
recording
course.
this on July
What, you
5th.
didn't
Milky,
know?
where's your bikini?
It's underneath my clothes.
Alright. Take your pants off. Come on. Let me see that.
No, man.
Come on. Let me see it.
I skipped work today and I went to the beach because it was Bikini Day.
So it's National Bikini Day. And, and like, I guess to commemorate it, there's a pizzeria chain in New Jersey called Italian Kitchen, and in order to celebrate it, they're just like, okay, so for one day only, we're gonna sell a pizzakini, which is a bikini made entirely of pizza.
That sounds disgusting.
There is a God.
Um,
If I buy it, right, will
The-
you wear it?
well, you won't.
Fuck no, I
you
wouldn't
can't
even
wear
be
it,
in
though.
the same room as that shit.
It's $10,000. You can't buy it.
What? Why so much? It's just pizza. Wait.
We
It's
should make our own.
$10,000.
Wait. Why?
Wait, who?
Is it like the finest cheese? Like, you're
I mean, everything. Apparently,
Yo,
all
you
the
know what-
ingredients are natural and shit like that. I don't know.
okay.
You
so
know what sucks?
I'm natural. I'm not $10,000. Well, come on. What?
Are you really trying to compare yourself to a pizza? It's obvious that the pizza is gonna be more expensive.
You're such a dick. Fuck you, Milky. Come here. Fuck you.
And it's like it's gonna be custom. Like, so they're gonna grab the chick and they're gonna like custom fit it to the girl.
They just
Okay.
want to touch him.
So yeah, that's all. It's just.
But why $10,000?
I don't fucking know. Don't ask me. I didn't set the price.
So who-
$10,000.
It's just because it's made entirely of pizza. I guess.
$10,000.
So who's making this? Is it Papa John?
No, it's the Via Italian Kitchen. It's
They
the
could go
small-
fuck themselves. $10,000?
Yeah, but isn't that guy the guy from the commercials, the Papa John guy? Isn't his name Papa John? That guy, isn't he like the best pizza guy in the world or
His
something?
name is John something, but I don't.
Papa
It's
John.
it's not a national chain. It's just a small local one in New Jersey.
I don't know, but that guy always talks up like he's the fucking king of pizza.
I mean, they're my
It's not.
favorite pizza chain, but like, you know, a lot of people would disagree.
Really?
so-
Better than Little Caesars?
Oh yeah.
Blasphemy.
Yeah, no, I love that. It's a treat for me to get it because it's so fucking expensive.
Yeah, it's
but when I do get
pricey.
it, I really like it. You know, I really
Yeah,
like
it's
their pizza.
out of like Domino's, Pizza Hut, and Papa John's. I'd rather have Papa John's.
Yeah, I think it's good. It's my favorite pizza chain.
But Pizza Hut has the stuffed crust.
Pizza Hut is disgusting. It's just
I,
oil.
I don't know.
It's
my,
true.
my vote is Pizza Hut and Hungry Howie's.
Pizza Hut is oil. Hungry House is garbage.
But Hungry Howie's has the flavored crust, bro.
Yeah,
Oh
it's
my
pretty
God,
good.
It's terrible.
You don't like Hungry Howie's?
That's fucking terrible. Let's move on to the next
Okay,
fucking
well-
article.
If you want to see how it looks, like this is what they're intending for it to look like.
That does not look like $10,000. The bitch, I'm sorry. The girl on it doesn't even look $10,000.
She's pretty hot
She's
though.
pretty hot, huh?
Yeah, but not $10,000 hot.
Okay. Well, yeah.
She's hot.
Well, that's the end. I get a load of this.
I think she makes the pizza look better.
Yeah. Stupid.
Salty.
Yeah, she's just like, oh, if I
God.
can't have a pizza bikini, no one should.
You really wanted it, huh?
For him, yeah.
Okay.
I don't even want to eat pizza, let alone wear pizza.
You don't have to eat it. You just have to wear it.
And she'll eat it off of you.
Exactly. Slowly. Mm.
That sounds like agony, like
What-
disgusting.
And so greasy on your skin and shit
Ugh.
like that. So,
I break
but,
out
you
all
know,
around my
she's in
dick and shit.
heaven while you're just like, I want to die.
Yeah,
Anyway, well, that's the
have
end of
nothing but
this.
pimples all around my nipples and all around my dick.
Your dick would be all steamy and shit. With
But the
hot- with
pizza's
the
not hot though, is it?
What? Wait, it has to be.
But that's gonna burn.
Not hot, just, warm.
Yeah, like room temp.
No, that's not warm.
It's warm-ish because if it's too cold, I'm not gonna wear it. If it's too hot, I'm not gonna wear it.
You're acting like you got a choice. You wearing it.
It's to be lukewarm.
It's not gonna happen because you're not gonna pay $10,000. Like, What the fuck?
You gotta let us dream,
All right,
Pat.
guys. Next episode, I would have made my own pizza bikini, pizza kini,
Pizza-kini.
and Milky's wearing it.
Wait, did they call it pizza-kini
They
or
called it a pizza
or
kini.
be pizza?
Pizza kini.
Be pizza sounds better. Buy pizza.
What?
What?
Oh, be pizza.
Be pizza.
Does not sound better.
Yes, it does.
It sounds terrible.
You telling me pizza-kini sounds better? It sounds like a pizza with zucchinis on
I
it.
would just call it a pizza bikini. That's it.
Why?
Because I don't care.
But this is America. You have to abbreviate it.
Oh yeah.
What's the end to get a load of this?
Doo-doo-doo.
You just got a load of this.
Yeah, she's ruining these songs.
I agree.
She's straight up killing them. Like, that's murder, man.
Okay. So
You know what's murder? $10,000 for a pizza bikini.
A B
Fucking
pizza.
savage.
A B pizza.
anyway, so we were supposed to have our buddy SPJ. So like Milky and I are really fucking sad.
Yeah.
You let us down.
Upset.
So we had a semi plot all ready. He was gonna talk about a movie the way he usually does.
Oh, what was he gonna talk about?
Oh, should I reveal that? Nah.
Yeah.
Nah.
It's all right. It's a little tease for next week.
Well, for about 5 years running now, we've been doing a Batman party where we just celebrate Batman. Batman's cool, so we just Paco makes a lot of Batman themed foods. We decorate whatever house Paco's living in with a bunch of Batman stuff, and then we watch and do Batman related activities.
Mm-hmm.
So this year we watched this cartoon in tribute to Adam West, the late Adam West. We watched his latest Batman role, Batman: The Return of the Caped Crusaders,
Which was fucking amazing.
and John was gonna review that.
Oh man,
But,
that's gonna be good.
Yeah, so hopefully next week, guys. But so Paco decided to do us a quick favor and cover for him in the meantime. So we had to try to improvise, and so it's might as well just use this podcast to.
In order for me to be anywhere close to SPJ, I would need to get high and drunk at the same time and review movie.
That's the one.
Well, that's not what we're doing. That's why we're not doing any of that. We're just might as well use this episode as an advertisement for the rebranding of the YouTube channel.
And that's exactly when people stop listening to it.
Who cares?
I'm just saying.
I don't give a fuck. When they listen to half the episode, that's fine.
Yeah.
So last week we mentioned that we were gonna put up a bunch of new shows on YouTube.
Mm-hmm.
When I say we, I mean Milky. He's like the fucking brains behind all of this right now.
But we all we all bring it together.
Yeah, if you say so.
I just go to the cons with you guys. That's all.
Anyway, so it's mostly Milky. He's mastermind behind all of this shit. So we got 4 new shows on the YouTube, youtube.com/droppingloadsp or dropping /user/droppingloadsp, whatever.
It's /dropping loads P works.
Dude, all you have to do is go on the fucking search bar on YouTube, put dropping loads. It's the first channel that pops
No,
up.
it's not.
Yeah, it's the first channel.
Oh, the
It
first
did-
channel.
yeah,
you have to scroll down a little
You
bit.
go down 3 videos and then it's
Okay.
the first
Yeah,
channel.
it's right there.
You sure that's not what the personal preferences and shit like that? Okay.
Every place.
So yeah, YouTube. We've had the YouTube for about 6 years now.
Just as long as the pod, I
Just as
think,
long as the
because
pod,
we
yeah,
started
so
the
5 years, 5-6 years.
we started the YouTube at episode 10.
Yeah, okay, that makes sense.
Yeah.
So we've just been the first 2 years we put up a bunch. 3 years or 2 years? 3 years.
2.5.
We were putting up a bunch of sketches and shit like that. We were having a lot of fun just writing and producing sketches, but they became a bit of a hassle because it's just writing and then getting people to come shoot it. It was just a bit of
Yeah.
a bit of a bitch. So
It also
And it was in that transitional stage of our lives where we were trying to figure things out. So time was
Yeah,
a
we were
little,
in our late
a little
20s.
less there. Yeah.
it also became harder, at least for me, once I started working during the day.
yeah, that's true.
Because before I worked at night, so I had all day to film.
Yeah.
All the whole day I could have filmed anything every day. So I was pretty much free every day to film.
Yeah, but now you work until about 5 every day
Yeah.
now, so you only have nights really and weekends.
Mm-hmm.
So it's just so that we don't have natural light anymore.
Yeah.
So it's just whatever. We just can't do it as well. We can't do it as much as we used to. It's not. And plus, I'm sure the writing phase, it's fine, but then bringing multiple actors involved, trying to schedule all this, it's not easy.
Yeah, it got harder. As
Yeah,
we
it got harder
older.
as we got older because everybody has their own lives. So
Even the
It got harder.
podcast gets harder as we
but
get
that's
older.
why we only have one person now.
to
so-
schedule. you know.
Instead of 5 people all at once, we only
Yeah,
have
but
one
even with
person.
like one rotating person, like
Yeah, it
it gets
happens.
harder. Like
It
we have
happens.
cancellations and all
But
this
Like
it's,
stuff.
today,
it's
I was here instead of John.
but it's not nearly as hard as like it's sketches because there's
Yeah,
so many people involved and it's just difficult. So like I guess from that's what I figured your reasoning was. So that's why we rebranded the whole YouTube channel in favor of like more personal style vlogs with just one person, and they just talk about whatever they're passionate about, which is an incredibly good idea. Um, so the schedule, as we said in the last episode, Mondays you're gonna see the ODG show, which is Paco's brother, Old Drunken Geek. He
I assure you, he is a lot funnier than me.
he's very
yeah,
funny.
he is.
He's really funny.
He really is.
Very charismatic, very funny, and very well spoken too. So like he has his own show where he basically gets a little tipsy and just talks about geek shit, whatever he wants to talk about. First episode is up where he reviews Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2.
Mm-hmm.
So that was a pretty funny one. On Tuesdays we have our buddy Vest guy who's been on the podcast I think twice now.
I think he was only once.
Once?
Yeah.
No, but he's been on our DVD Lowdown show twice or 3 times.
Yeah, twice. Know that.
Twice. He was the infamous Steven Seagal.
Oh no, sorry, 3 times. You're
Three
right.
times?
You're
Yeah.
right. Yeah.
And he was the infamous Steven Seagal in the Today You Die video we did. Really good friend of the show. He, as you would imagine, he's a huge movie buff. I mean, his YouTube channel is El Movie Master, so he loves movies. So we just thought, let's just do your average countdown video with him. And he's also very well spoken and extremely knowledgeable about movies. So just Vest top 5. He wears a vest in it. It's cool.
Yeah, he.
Right?
Yeah, that's how the idea came up because he always has all this useless knowledge from movies. That I'm like, just put that somewhere. Like you just
Yeah,
know
he
everything
watches,
about
like,
all these little
everything.
things, so just put it somewhere.
Yeah, because I still remember this. Like I was having a discussion with one of my coworkers. We're trying to figure out. Oh, there is an unofficial James Bond movie that Sean Connery did, and I'm just like, I know who would know. Vest guy, because like he's a huge James Bond fan. And if you ask him a question, he'll over answer it. He'll provide more than he needs to. So I was like, I promise you, I'm gonna get a really long explanation of this. I was like, Vest guy, which movie's an unofficial James Bond? Whatever. And he gave me 2 or 3 30-second clips explaining which movie it was and what happened and what was the reasoning behind it. So he's that guy, the guy that over explains things he doesn't need
Yeah.
to.
He doesn't do it so much on the videos. He gives you just enough for you,
Yeah,
just to
exactly.
get your dick wet.
But
But,
the whole
then
point is-
everything else is, it's
Like
fine.
we will be
But
out.
if we ask him, he'll give us,
Yeah,
a
like
lot.
like we will be out shopping for like DVDs or something, and then he'll pull out a movie. He's like, "Oh, you know what's funny about this movie? Yada yada yada. Shit his pants when they were shooting the second scene. Yeah, like always all these useless fucking
Yeah.
things.
So it's just like put it in a video. He's gonna give you a really good explanation about each video and why he thinks it's good. He knows how to explain himself very well. So Vest top 5. If you like movies, you can catch his video. The first episode's out. It's called the top 5 Jackie Chan movies. We all love Jackie Chan. He's amazing.
Yes, his new movie coming out looks to be
Which one
really
is that
good.
one?
It's called The Foreigner.
I've never heard of it.
It's a British flick that's coming out soon. I think sometime this year.
Is it more of a drama?
It's closer to like you ever seen Shinjuku Incident?
Of course.
It's closer to that because what it is that Jackie Chan and his daughter, they're foreigners in I think in England, and a bomb goes off, and his daughter dies in a bomb. So now he's figuring out who set this bomb,
So he's gonna fuck people up.
and like these politicians are like involved in it. So he's like fucking with them hardcore.
So it's like more of a political thriller.
Yeah, but he's kicking ass too at the same
Oh, so
time.
he's actually there's actually more shards.
It's not like completely like martial arts flick like he's used to, but it's kind of like a mixture of Shinjuku Incident and like him kicking ass a little bit.
Okay, so it's not comedic by any stretch.
No, and it looks so good. He looks
Okay.
so great in it. You gotta
I'm
watch
hype.
that trailer.
I'm hype. I want to watch it.
Yeah.
So that's Vest top 5. Catch it if you like movies. Trust me, he usually knows exactly what he's talking about, and he gives you a lot of information about each movie, and you'll likely have your own opinion. So you just listen to what he has to say. Wednesday, we're just gonna put up the last week's episode of the Dropping Loads podcast, one where it's gonna be a video with our podcast over it, and then Milky puts in like a picture to a reference that we made in the podcast at some point, shit like that. Like if you ever wanted a visual aspect to the show that's not actually us, you can watch that instead. So Thursdays are gonna be Milky's vlog. Maybe you can explain that a little bit better.
I'm still not 100% sure what it really is going to be about. It's just going to be about a mixture of things like revolving me. Like, mainly about the fact that I've been recently diagnosed with something that I'm going to talk about tomorrow on this episode dropping. And it's pretty much talking about that, trying to, mainly because when I first was looking into these things, I couldn't find shit on YouTube. I couldn't find shit on the internet about it other than like doctor websites and stuff like that. So it's mainly going to be a channel of me talking about that and me just, doing things that are fun or, doing
Like
doing
we.
vlogs with Paco
Mhm.
or our trip to New Jersey coming up.
Oh,
I'm
that'd
sure
be
as hell
fun as
filming
fuck.
some there.
Yeah, yeah,
So,
yeah.
things like that. Like it's going to be like a mixture of stuff, but it's pretty much all about me. Like it's hard even for me to say this because I'm a person that doesn't even talk about myself a lot.
Mm-hmm.
Milky, it's gonna be vlogs.
Yeah, I know. I know, but that's what I'm
Just say
saying.
it's vlogs.
Yeah, that pretty much describes everything. Yeah,
Yeah, but
vlog.
it's a
But there's more of a purpose behind it. It's not
Mhm.
just like I'm just gonna talk about my day. No, he has
Yeah, he's
something
not
to
gonna
talk about.
vlog going to the mall and picking out a pair of pants. It's not one of
No.
those. Like
man.
He doesn't
he'll bring
overshare.
something that's interesting. Cause I've seen those like really popular YouTubers, and I'm like, why does this have so many views? Clicks on it. It's them buying fucking tomatoes at the grocery store.
And they're being funny.
They're not. They're
Oh,
not
they're
even being
not?
funny. I don't understand. I don't understand, Pouch. I don't
Yeah.
understand.
Well, I don't
Yeah.
know. You know YouTube more than me,
Well,
so
I'll try to not be that boring, but it's also mainly because I never open up to people and I want to challenge myself to try to be more open and maybe I could do it on video more than in real life. I don't know. Like it's been 180 something episodes of this podcast and we rarely talk about myself
That's on you, bruh.
true that.
like
But
ever.
I talked to you about the fantasies I have with cheese, the things I've done with my dog, and I don't think there's enough content of you. So you're right.
Nah, I just put out my opinion on things.
Well, yeah, the Milky rants
I
are
don't really talk
hardcore.
about myself.
But by the way, when this episode dropped, the Milky's Way vlog will be up, so we can talk about it now if you
Oh
want.
yeah, you're right.
yeah.
You're right because we're
But
recording.
Yeah, because this will go up on Sunday.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I mean,
I
too
didn't
late
think about
now.
that,
But,
yeah.
like, too late now.
Well, don't watch the episode. If you haven't watched the episode, watch the episode to find out what my
yeah,
diagnosis was.
what his diagnosis was.
I was diagnosed with AIDS.
Stop joking.
Don't be. That's not funny.
That's not funny. Cut that out.
I
hate that.
sorry, gonorrhea. That was better. Chlamydia.
Yeah, all right. That's
Yeah,
fine.
because koalas have that.
But yeah, and they're evil. So
Yeah.
you'll watch it. Like I've seen it. It's like 5 minutes, and I like it. I was pretty happy with it. So like hopefully you guys enjoy it too. And on Fridays it's my favorite show so far because it's like
My
two-
favorite as well.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's 2 to 3 snippets of just fucking stupid. Like it's so funny. It's not that stupid. I'm exaggerating. It's called What the Con, which it's just basically we take our buddy ODG. He goes to a convention. He finds cosplayers or just random people at a con. Just asks them some dumbass questions, essentially. Just
They're-
questions to throw them off.
They're either dumb or
Weird.
no. They're either dumb or
Looks like you're praying for the answer.
Dumb, young, or full of cum.
Well, that's the title instead.
Oh my god.
I was gonna say like satire.
It's not satirical.
No.
It's
It's
not
not at all
disrespectful either.
satirical.
It's what would you call that?
it's
humor?
just ODG going out there asking people random questions to try to push their buttons and
Yeah,
push their
that's
limits
it.
to see what they would answer and what they wouldn't.
Perfect.
Yeah,
Pretty
Yeah,
much
that's it.
that's all.
he goes out there asking non-PC questions.
There you
Sometimes they're a
go.
little PC.
No, sometimes they're not really that non-PC.
No, they're
just
not.
We kind of try to
They're just not appropriate.
yeah, we try to
Some of them are.
we
some
try
of
to
them are, but-
see where the person stands just from the first question, and then from there we determine if it's going to be a PC or not PC. But either way, it tends to be funny.
I mean, in your experience so far, have you encountered somebody who just didn't want to answer a question because he thought they were offensive?
Raven.
No. Most
No?
of the time
Yeah.
they'll say I'll answer them as much as I can, but some of them with their answers they'll tell you how uncomfortable they are with it. Now
Yeah.
they'll have like a short answer, or they'll have like their answer would just be something completely unrelated or something like that, just to really not like no one's gonna tell you okay I'm not comfortable with it, because what ODG does is that he asks them before even the interview starts, like, are you okay with us asking
So
you a little, non-PC questions? That's the
Yeah,
way he
yeah.
puts it. And then some people say yeah, but some people say like yeah, I'll answer them as best as I can and
I
things
guess
like
like
that.
after that like social contract that they agreed to, they can't like stop the interview if they're offended and shit like
Yeah,
that.
because
Yeah.
he asked him prior. It's not like he just throws the questions out there.
Yeah.
He asked him
Yeah,
before he even.
exactly. So
Yeah,
they're kind of just like bound by this social contract, and they're just like, I have to. So yeah, it's by far my favorite show because like it's 2 to 3 minutes, and it's just genuinely funny. Like
hmm
the way sometimes the way these people answer are really funny. Sometimes the way ODG responds is really fucking funny. Like so far, my favorite segment is like there's these two hot chicks that are dressed up as Jessica Rabbit and Lola Bunny. They're pretty hot, and like and they have a good sense of humor. So as ODG's like being mad perverted and shit like that, while with them and they're just like they just take it in stride. They just laugh it off, and they play along like they're not offended at all by it. And I that was my favorite segment because
yeah,
like he is being like really inappropriate and like really like perverted with them, and they're just like it's funny.
Yeah,
He's
Like
like
silly.
in one point of the interview, he's just like, "Wait, are you referring this to as a threesome?" She goes, "Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
all three of us." And
Yeah.
he's like, "Well, all right then."
Because like there was this one moment where he's like, "So what if you guys were to les it up?" And I'm like, "Whoa, what the fuck?" And they just giggle like crazy. Like
And they answered the question.
they answered the question. They weren't offended by anything he said,
I
even
think
though he was
I
being
think in the
perverted.
interview you can tell that Jessica Rabbit had a thing for Lola Bunny.
You think?
Yeah, because she's like, honestly, my female crush would be Lola Bunny, and
she
I'm
didn't
just
say
like,
that.
I thought she said Lola.
No,
No,
she
she
said
didn't say.
Jessica Rabbit.
She's a Jessica Rabbit.
The girl that played Jessica Rabbit like
She did.
Jessica Rabbit.
She did say she was bi though, but I had to cut it out because
Ah,
it didn't fit with
She
the
said she
questions.
was bi.
she's
Yeah.
bi, yeah.
Oh wow, cool.
Yeah, Jessica
I
Rabbit.
thought she said Lola Bunny. Damn,
No,
damn, that fantasy's gone in my head.
she said it
All right.
herself, but
'Cause they were
like
really hot. Just
we
imagine
did
both of them
find
getting
out
it
that the
Mm.
girls the girls at these cons who maybe were slightly more revealing outfits give the better answers because they're more okay with like that kind of question.
Yeah, they kind of like come in expecting people to be perverted around them. So
Yeah, I guess you're right.
I
Yeah,
guess so,
they're
yeah.
considering they're kind of putting themselves more out
Yeah.
there visually.
they
It wouldn't be that much of a stretch to do the same thing.
Yeah.
they're
vocally.
pretty comfortable with their body. They know that they're probably gonna get a lot of attention and shit like that, so
Mhm.
they're just okay with it. No, I'm not saying you should disrespect them in it by any means
Of course.
and touch them by it. No, don't fucking touch them unless
be a
they're
scumbag.
okay with it.
Mhm.
But like they just expect that people are gonna be like, like hot, you're hot and
Yeah.
shit like that. So
Well,
and they usually have really good senses of humor. Like they're
Mhm.
just like, okay, I know I'm hot. I'm gonna go out there and be hot, and if you're gonna be perverted about it, that's fine, but just don't touch me.
yeah,
The
they
one I
were-
had a crush on that weekend was definitely X23.
X23. She was great. She was really
Oh.
funny and she was really hot.
yeah, they're all like good answers, and
Yeah.
I think that the shows maybe it's because I'm a fan of ODG, but like
Yeah.
I just like it. I find it funny. Like
agree.
even if someone gives a shitty answer, he makes it
He
makes
finds a way to make it funny. He
Yeah.
really finds a way. He tries his hardest. Like when someone gives like a really awkward answer, he finds a way to just work around it and shit like that. Like he's funny. Like so it's
My favorite part about the whole situation is that I've always felt like something was missing from conventions, and this is a very constructive thing to do with
Yeah,
that empty
film,
time
why
that
not,
you always
yeah.
find yourself in conventions with.
Mhm.
You know, there's always panels you're gonna want to see. There's always guests you want to see, but it doesn't always take up the entire time. And the amount of money it takes for the price ticket, you might as well enjoy it as much as you can.
yeah.
So I don't know.
Yeah.
That's my favorite part. I just had fun just watching them do what they do.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and we recorded enough episodes for a little bit, but
Yeah.
later this month we have another convention we're attending, and we're
Mhm.
going to record a few
Yeah.
more.
So
So-
those are
Wait, which convention?
Well, they won't. SuperCon.
Supercon.
They,
Oh crap! I'm
it's-
still fat.
It's at the end of the month.
Oh man.
They won't all be hosted by ODG. Like not every episode will,
Yeah.
but a good majority of them will, because there's also another host who's
Isn't there
gonna.
possibly two hosts?
Yeah, well, it depends. Like, cause if I know at SuperCon I'm gonna have ODG and another friend Sebastian, and then
Keep
at
that a surprise.
huh
Keep that as a surprise. Who that be?
surprise, and then
He has been on the podcast.
yeah, if we
Yes?
do
Yeah.
if we do like spooky or something like that, then I'll have to get someone else like Dan or or
Yeah,
me or
it's
Russ or
it's
somebody.
depending on the
Oh my god! If
convention.
you get Russ, that'll be. I will fucking. I will lose it. That'll be fucking amazing.
Yeah, but
Why?
he'll have to do a shit ton of Zanny because
Yeah,
before he
I
I
fucking.
mean,
mean,
I love Russ, but I'm so surprised. What's the
'cause,
difference
like,
between
okay,
Russ and Dan?
because I don't know, like Russ, like to me, like I can just watch him and everything he does makes me laugh.
Yeah,
That is true.
That's
Yeah,
true.
because
That
he's
is
always
true.
like, like for instance, one of my favorite things he does, and like it may sound like I'm making fun of him, but trust me, I love it. I think it's hysterical. He would just walk around and like in his own world, he would just start like humming a beat and just start doing like he would get into it, it's like,
Yeah,
and
he's
I'm just
always
like, and I'm just watching him like this guy is
he's
awesome.
like his own sitcom.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he
he
really
really
is.
is.
He really is. The
He's-
thing is, you spend a whole weekend with this guy, and you'll learn really quickly that he sings everything. Like he
Yeah.
sings everything, and he always has and it's not that he makes it up. Now he's not like me that goes like carrying plastic bags. Blah, blah. No. He has a song
Yeah.
that he knows by heart
Yeah.
that resembles to what the fuck he's doing, and it's amazing.
Yeah.
It's always good because it's always something I like. So
And
works
he's
out.
always doing. He's always saying something and just doing something. Like I think we mentioned this last time you guys were at Spooky. Like he just, we walked in on him and he just woke up from a nap and he goes, "I just had post-apocalyptic visions," and he just started describing them. I'm like, this guy is amazing. This guy is
Yeah.
fucking amazing.
Adam.
Yeah, and then
Like
like
the thing is, he did a lot of drugs when
I
he was
can,
our
I
age.
know, I know.
dude, he was
did a
laying
lot of
he
drugs
was
when he
laying
was our
down,
age.
and you know how there's that guy dressed as a creature from the Black Lagoon, and he
Yeah.
plays the bagpipes.
Favorite guy.
So he's like, when we walked in after he said that he was having post-apocalyptic visions, he wakes up, he gets up, he's like, that fucking faggot's still playing. He closed the window and tried to lay back down. He was trying to sleep. He sleeps like a corpse.
Yeah,
Yeah, he does. He lays down just like a corpse.
He sleeps over his sheets.
Mhm.
He sleeps over his sheets with his arms crossed over his chest and like unmoving and shit like that. It's
Yeah.
fucking this guy. He really makes me laugh. Like I fucking love Russ.
It's
So
hilarious.
if you gotta get him to host a fucking episode, at least one episode, if he's up for it, he probably has to get drunk or something to do
Maybe
it.
you could do both Dan and Russ
We'll see.
doing it
We'll
at the
see.
same time, and just make Russ be Dan's dad.
We'll see how that goes. But yeah. It's so far every episode we recorded has been with the ODG,
Yeah,
and those are the ones that are gonna go up in the next 2 months.
yeah.
So check them out, man. They're all fun. I think they're fun.
I think they're all fun. I mean, I like everything that Christian's filmed so far.
Yeah,
I think they're all really entertaining, really interesting.
yeah.
So I'm excited that we're rebranding the YouTube. So just check it out. Like, please check it out. I mean, I'm hoping we can get more shows soon. I know that I'm trying to come up with something with SPJ. And I think there's something else going on as well. I'm sure we have a few other shows that could be coming up, but I know the only one I know for sure that relies on me and SPJ is the one. It's that one, like which is
Yeah.
gonna be a collaboration between me and him.
Yeah, there's a few in the works, but we can't really say anything yet because we don't really know if they're
Yeah.
even gonna actually happen. You know.
Yeah. So, but please check it out. It's been awesome. I hope you guys enjoy it. Once again, it's youtube.com/shoppingloadsp. That's the letter P as in Papa.
Okay.
Papa,
So
or
yeah.
just fucking put it on the search bar.
I need you,
Dropping
Papa.
loads. Dropping loads on the search bar. The first.
Papa,
Shut up. The first channel that you see with a pink hat, that's us.
Yep.
I
that's the pink
need
hat.
you, Papa.
That pink hat that we've never changed that Steve made like way back in
Bruh, it's a
2012.
good logo.
I know.
Pink has
There's a
lasted.
fucking dick on it.
There's
Over
a
5
hidden
years.
dick on
A
it.
hidden. It's
You
hidden.
have
You
to
gotta
look
look
for
for
that
it.
dick.
Look for
Yeah.
the cum shot too.
Look for the dick.
That's not even a joke. There's actual cum shot there.
Yeah, you can see it, but like it's awesome. All right.
So,
Just be sure to check it out. 4 great shows. Try them out.
so anything and everything we talked about, you can find at droploads.com, and you can follow us on Twitter at droploadspc, and like us on Facebook at facebook.com/droploadspodcast, or by searching Droploads Productions on Facebook. You can follow me on the Instagram at droploads, and check out our YouTube channel for all the new videos. That's youtube.com/droploadsp. That's droploads and letter P. Check it out Monday through Friday. All new shows except for Wednesday. which is the podcast.
Which is the podcast in the YouTube video. Also, please don't forget to check out the BS Podcast Network. It's a cool network of podcasts started up by the boys at Pure BS. You can find that at bspodcastnetwork.com. And if you can please go to the Patreon, patreon.com/BS Podcast Network, and donate a few shekels here and there. It'll really help out the network as well as, this podcast. We're also on 2 internet radio stations. The first one is the Mixed Talk at THEMIXX.FM. We play it at Tuesdays at 12 p.m. Central, 1 p.m. Eastern. We're also on Cornucopia Radio. That's CONUCOPIA hyphen radio. That's CO the UK. We're played randomly once throughout the week. So hopefully one day you happen to tune in and listen to us. Also, our Creamium episode, the only Creamium episode we have right now is the Don Francisco Promise Astoria. It is an epic fucking episode and probably John's finest hour in existence.
The best thing he's ever done in his life.
So please check it out. It is fucking hysterical. It's only $1.50. It'll help us out if you really ever want to support us. That's how you do it. Is buy it, and you'll have a good time with it. Hopefully.
This sounds dirty.
They have an amazing time with
I
it.
hope so. Until next time.
We love dropping loads. Look at it in my eye.
Was that a twist? Was that the big remix?
Don't get in my eye.
Yeah.
Yeah, because it's dropping loads.
You're so clever.
Oh my god.
Fuck you guys.
How did you get so clever and smart and funny? Oh my god.
Not from you.
Oh my god.
This is Houston, contact with a test. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
This is Devin Kraft from the Science Faction Podcast with my co-host Stephen Dominguez. Hey, Stephen.
Hey, Devin.
Hey, do you like science?
I love science.
Do you like science fiction?
Oh, science fiction is the best.
Well, I've got the show for you because you and I talk about science and science fiction on our podcast every week. And you know what else?
What?
We end every episode with a badass Futurama quote.
Oh, I can't wait.
So go to our podcast website, sciencefactionpodcast.com.
I'm going to do that right now.
4, 3, 2, 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. End of test.